Hello and welcome to Funk the Game. Or Funky Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I guess. Or Donkey Country Tropical Freeze in Funky mode. Funky only. Yes, yeah, I guess we're almost ready to go. Just saying, I'm Mr.Tiger. I have Mr.Tiger here on the couch for some extra commentary. So, yeah, sorry for the sorry for the German version. I'm normally running on the German version, and I was just too lazy to switch it to English. I'm sorry.
So it was too late to switch it.
I can use the button for starting? Okay, then I...
Should I?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go.
So, yeah, let's go. Tropical Freeze. Really, really nice game. One of the best platformers, in my opinion, that was released in the last years. And the remake on the Switch was very good. They introduced Funky. Funky is the easy mode, basically.
You could say it's the cheat mode.
Yeah. Well, it's not cheating. They implemented it just normally. So, doing a little grab jump here. I guess I'll explain the grab jump afterwards. Or
should I tell the guys how Funky is working, or?
Well, I could also say a bit about Funky. When you have Funky, you don't have any body Kongs like you have with Donkey Kong. But Funky himself, he has some additional abilities. And he's a little bit overpowered because every Kong normally has one extra ability. Funky has 2 extra abilities. The first one is a double jump in the midair. And the second one is a hover. And with a hover you can float in the air and drop down really slowly. But that floating also kills almost all of your momentum. So you normally don't want to do that in speedrun unless you really need to. Because you really get very slow.
Yeah, that's just for recovery.
Yeah.
If you need some backup, then you use the hovering instantly. But you don't want to.
Yep.
In any case.
DK doing flips with the board. Well, it's actually Funky.
It's Funky.
Yeah. So, the first world is quite easy, and there's not that much to say about it. Well, actually, I could tell something about the grab jump, which is coming up right now. The grab jump is a technique that we use quite commonly in the run. For some reason, I mentioned that Funky can do the double jump. And normally the second jump in the double jump is supposed to be a little bit lower than the first jump. For some reason, if you hit the grab button right before you do the second jump gets the same height as the first jump would have. So you actually jumping a little bit higher with the grab jump, which is quite a nice strat for the speedrun, because you can reach some ledges which you normally couldn't reach.
Nice.
Yep. Actually, you could grab jump up there also in the barrel directly, but
it's harder, if I remember correctly.
It's very hard to do that.
So another function that is quite good for Funky Kong is because of his board. You can just skip all the way in the water. You're just hovering over the water as well. Well, it makes you faster.
That's also something that the other Kongs could do.
But it's a little bit difficult.
No, it's just the same. It's really just the same. But with Donkey Kong you can only do it if you have a buddy Kong. Yeah. That's the restriction.
If you don't have it, then it's...
Yep. Okay. And, well, one more thing that the board can do is it can protect Funky from spikes. The bad thing is what we just saw. If I'm standing on spikes, I'm not able to roll anymore. So I can only get off of spikes if I jump. And I can only jump with the normal speed and not with the rolling speed to get off spikes. So I normally don't want to land in spikes, but I don't take damage from it. Yeah, and because of the double jump, the grab jump, and the abilities, Funky is really easy to play compared to the other Kongs. So on the Wii U there was no Funky, and
Switch only.
Yeah, Funky is Switch only, and the runners that were in the community playing on the Wii U, for them it's really just the easy mode to have Funky. Yeah. So, let's have some auto-scroller action. I'm pretty sure everyone loves auto-scrollers.
We do?
Yeah,
Do
I
we?
do. I
You do?
Yeah. It's a nice little break from constantly rolling. I don't have to press buttons constantly.
You don't have to mash them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be alright. So what he is doing up there, he jumped over the rail sometimes, just so you know. If you're going up the rails, then you lose your speed, and what Tiger is doing is to comprehend it. He just jumps so that he has the speed again.
Yeah. Also, some of the you normally go with a certain speed over the rails, and if the rails are too steep, then it's also better to jump. So that's why I jumped at the very big downfall. So,
just a question: did you ever failed this world? Did you ever failed it?
Well,
I remember my time when I speedrun this game, and I just missed my timing.
Yeah, well,
the jumps.
I do fail the world quite frequently, but if I do runs at home, one death in this world normally means that I instantly reset.
Yeah, sure.
So, and let's go to Pompey, the first boss, and well, the category is Funky only. That's a small modifier for the category. The currently fastest category is the currently most run category is all Kongs, which would allow us to switch during the run to DK and the buddies, and that would change this boss fight a little bit because we normally do this boss without Funky. We normally use Cranky for the buddy Kongs. Let's see. Oh,
No.
I didn't get it. That's bad. It's possible to early hit Pompey, and with Cranky the early hits get a little bit easier and also a little bit faster even. Let's try it another time. That looks
good.
better.
That looks good. And that is what we mean with
Yep.
hovering. Hovering is really good in this position for the boss.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you see, hovering is just slowing us down. But for this boss, it's apparently really good.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. I want to take the hit at the 8th penguin because I then can
For
do
the
this.
damage boost.
Yeah, I can do a damage boost and use the invincibility frames to get above Pompey and hit him again as early as possible. So, third phase. Each boss has 3 phases and I have to do 3 hits at each phase.
So we need 9 hits.
For each boss, yes. That's the right side.
So you want to try it again?
Of course. That's not it.
Oh,
I had...
it was close. It looks close.
It was really close. It was almost too late there. I was a little bit too far on the left side, and that's the first world. 9:41, it's quite a good time.
That's alright, I would say.
Yeah.
For starters, for coming back into this run, it's a good time.
And yes, I'm playing on Switch, otherwise I wouldn't have Funky. And now it's not on Wii U. If I played it on Wii U, I wouldn't be able to play with Funky.
In my opinion, Funky is the best character.
Yeah.
Anyway, in any case, for Donkey Kong, Funky Kong is the best character.
Yeah. So, let's go to the second world.
I hate this word now. I hate it.
It's quite nice. No need to hate it.
I hate this word, but not this level. Or is it this level? I guess not. Well, maybe we come to this. I don't know. But it could be. It's too long that I run this game.
You really should get a time on the leaderboard.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it.
So next time, racing, yes?
I guess. If you want to.
I don't mind. Nice.
Also, on these windmills, I normally want to take that part of the windmill that is going forward, because the speed of the windmill and my rolling speed add together, which gives me a little extra boost and a little extra time save.
Do I have time for a quick donation?
Yes.
So we've got $2 from Anonymous without any comment, which is a real shame. Please donate and leave your comments so I could read them out. It's really fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Always leave a comment in the donation. It's more fun for the host. Okay.
I guess this is my level that I don't want to remember.
The X Cave of Wonders.
Yes, exactly.
Whew. So in this level, you can use Rambi, which I will do now. And I've seen different strats within the community. Some people opt to go for Rambi earlier. Some use Rambi just at the latest barrel, which was this one. Well, technically it's not the latest one, but it's the one where it makes most sense to grab it, if you want to grab it.
Just so that we can escape, so...
Normally, there was the last crate with Rambi. But it makes it easier to not break the crate and use the crate to jump to the big swings. You technically could do this level completely without Rambi, but there are these big stones, and you can get past these stones without Rambi, but it slows you down. So it's normally better to use Rambi in this level. The downside of Rambi is that the wind-up to get your running speed, which is exactly the rolling speed, is a little bit slower. So you don't want to start running that often. So this level is quite nice. Everything what you see in this level is synced to the music in the background, which is really well done. But the downside for us speedrunners is that we have to, if we make a little mistake, then we. Ooh, that's not good.
This one.
Yeah, if we make a mistake like that one, then we have to adapt our strats for the rest of the run, because we might not be able to catch a cycle that we normally would get. That's what, by the way, one of the things where I had to adapt something. I could have waited a bit there.
But you don't need to.
It actually would have been faster if I waited there.
This is pretty awesome that you just get your hovering here and then you can just abuse the wind or the blow.
Yeah.
So it makes you really fast.
Okay. So, another auto-scroller.
Again?
Yeah.
How many do we have? 4?
Ooh,
5?
Good question. Well, depends what you count as an auto-scroller, I guess. By the way, risk strats or safe strats?
Risk. Just do the risk threats. Don't ask me those things.
well.
You know how it's ending.
I guess I have to do it then. So, yeah, we mentioned that if you drive up slopes, then you get slowed down. At the end of this level, there is one particular section, which we call the Granny Hill. And jumping up the Granny Hill, it makes you faster in the following section, but there will be flying tracks. And we need to jump on the flying tracks. And if you jump on the Granny Hill and save your speed that you had before it, it almost makes your jumps frame perfect. So it's a really risky strat for maybe half a second or a second that you can get from it. But since I actually did ask, and of course the opinion was to go for risk strats, I guess I have to try it.
Chat is on my side. They saying risk as well, so you should do this.
Ah, okay. I guess I have to do it.
You asked.
Why do I ask even?
Don't know. You know how it's ending anyway.
Yeah, I should know. Definitely. So, here it is. Say hello to Granny Hill. No, it's not it. I didn't preserve my momentum on the jump. So, it was the easy strat, but I did try to jump it.
At least you tried.
Full Conga reset. No, Reek, that won't be happening.
Not again, please. Reset.
Reset, no. For not doing the Kong ladders, I guess I'll go vanilla later.
So, you do this on the rocket part?
Yeah.
Which one? The last one or the...
6-4.
Oh, alright.
Going vanilla is always 6-4.
Good choice.
The other levels, it doesn't make sense because you actually get hearts there.
Yeah.
So, let's see where it is. There it is. That was bad. So that was one of the instances where the hover is actually useful.
Ah.
Well, guess he didn't like me. Okay, there we go.
Normally you can time this really well there.
Yeah.
To get anyone and then just going into the barrel.
Yep. So, this level is why I said it depends on what you call an autoscroller. It has some autoscroller elements in it.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
now.
by the way, this level has, in my opinion, the best soundtrack in the speedrun that you hear. Actually, there are 2 tracks played on this level, and depending on whether I'm inside a building or outside a building, the game switches between the tracks. It's really nice. Well, but I guess we have to call this a non-auto-scroller because of the last part.
It is a non-auto scroller.
Okay. Okay. So, let's see how fast I can climb here. Whoa!
You got it. And that's why Funky is really well with hovering.
Yeah.
Any mistake you can make in this run or in any movement, you can just correct it with your hovering.
Yeah. He's really safe to play. So, let's see if I messed this up or not. I failed this boss fight far too many times in the recent
Really?
runs. Yeah.
I mean, he's hard or a little bit difficult to handle, but I like this boss more than anyone else.
Yeah, Scowl is a really nice boss. The thing is, you really have to know what you're doing and
Yeah,
when
of
you're
course.
doing which thing. So, let's see. So, as any boss, you have to... come on. I almost threw it over him.
Perfect.
So, yeah, the first phase is the easy one. So, as any boss, Scowl has 3 phases, and I have to do 3 hits in each phase. Scowl just... Well, as you've seen, we have to throw the small axe at him, and he barely gives us enough axe to make it in a fast cycle in each phase. So that was the second one.
The second one is a little bit harder because of his tailwind.
Yeah. And the second one is all... No, the third one's actually the one where you lose the most time if you fail it. Well, I take it.
Takes a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's someone asking what is the death abuse for the other category.
Yeah, this category is called no death abuse. So normally if you die 10 times in a row in funky mode, then you have the option to leave the current level as if you've made it through the level. So as if you completed the level, you can play on in the next level. But the level doesn't count as completed, so it doesn't go to the file completion.
You just skip the level with your death abusing.
Yeah, you can just, the death abuse, you can just use this function.
To skip some levels or critical levels that would make you...
Yeah, mainly the auto-scrollers.
Yeah. So you normally do in the death abuse threads just to make sure that you are faster than the auto-scroll levels.
Yeah.
Or some levels that really are a little bit difficult to handle.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the Lion Kings level. I guess you'll see soon why we call it that.
Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I don't do it. Don't make me sing.
Normally they want me to sing, so...
You could sing.
No, no.
I do
no,
the
no,
level
no.
and you can sing.
No. It has my name on the tag for the runner. I could have taken the puzzle piece just for the swag. Nope. But it's okay, I won't miss a cycle. Yeah, it's okay. So also this level is also based on universal cycles. So if I miss a cycle, I'll lose about 6 seconds.
You need to remember, even this stage has some rhythm to it, to the music.
Yeah. That's good. It's actually a really beautiful level. Yeah, it is.
It is a beautiful level, of course.
All of the levels are designed really well, and that's what I like this game. The really unique level design. You don't have the feeling during the whole run that you have seen this level before. That's really good, and it's what, for me, makes a lot of the fun in the speedrun. Damn it.
Rip. That was too short.
That was the typical funky hover.
The good old funky hover. Funky hover is a good one, but apparently you can just die with it easily if you don't have enough speed.
Yeah. They all didn't like me, so let's do that like that.
So normally you can just get a damage boost from the all, and then you just skipping all this.
Yeah, or if the owl is low enough, you can also...
You can jump on the all, and then you can get the double jump as well, and then you are going...
Yeah. That's it. Wow.
Is this a good time to read
So-
a donation? Is this a good time?
Yeah, there's time.
Okay, so we got $5 from Arvin825 saying Donkey Kong has been a favorite since the SNES. Great job with the run. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. 5 points, yeah. It actually were 5 puzzle piece jumps there. Reek pointed it out. And yeah. There's a small meme in the community. Since you can't do anything while waiting for the big ball at the end, for the big fruit.
So now we have the sandstorm level.
Yeah. That's also a thing.
So just for you guys, we see some sandstorms here, and depending on which direction you have with the sandstorm, it can give you a boost, or it can just knock off your back.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit tricky, but normally you have enough speed and you just don't fail to get your movement really well, so that you don't get the knockoff.
Yeah. So if you jump into a tornado, it will throw you out on the side in which it is pointing currently. And so you can skip a tornado that is pointing against your direction, but you need to roll through the bottom of the tornado. Okay.
Oh! Hovering saves.
Yeah. Good old hover strats.
I just saw that you don't use your friend here.
Yeah, I don't use Rambi there. We could use Rambi. Some runners do. I normally don't do it.
Is it safer to use Rambi here or not? I guess it is a little bit safer because of the stones, but apparently you can just ignore it.
Well, there's actually in the middle part there is one enemy and one stone,
Yes.
which are made easier by Rambi. But in my opinion, it doesn't make up for the countless times of starting to run where Rambi is slower.
Oh, alright.
But actually, I failed the skips for the stone. You normally can jump just over the stone.
Yeah.
And just jump through the enemy, or over the enemy. Rather sad. And yeah, I didn't remember to jump over the enemy, so I did caught there.
So you just roll into him.
Yeah, I rolled into him twice.
That's close.
That's not close. Who needs water anyways? Normally you're supposed to throw them water balls or some water fruits, and you have to put out the fire with these fruits. But you can also skip it like that. There's actually a faster way to skip it, but yeah. I'm too lazy to learn it actually.
I guess the chat is making funny things with the Kong signs.
Oh
We just got K and G.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the hardest auto-scroller in the level. In the game.
Rocket!
Yeah, it's a rocket barrel level, and you know what's really nice?
The music.
That also. But if you skip on the next upcoming bridge, under this one, if you skip through it, normally rocket barrel levels, if you press A, then you go up. If you release A, then you go down. Actually, if I hold A straight through the level now, I get exactly where I want to. And I will take 2 hits from now on. That's why I needed to dive under the bridge, because that would be 3 hits and we would die.
Yeah, sure.
But I can take 2 damage boosts.
So you want to take the shortcut?
Yeah, I want to take the shortcut, and as I said, I will take exactly 2 times damage there.
1.
That's 1, and the second one will come in right before the shortcut.
Yeah, because of the hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's easier to do this one if you get damage boost, because if you have to time it really well, it's annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's number 2.
So, there's the shortcut.
Guess we're fine.
Yep. That was also a grab jump into the barrel. Normally you can jump directly into the barrel, but with a grab jump it's possible.
You just love grab jumps.
Yeah, I do. Grab jumps are great.
Is a grab jump in any case hard to deal with, or is it more like an easier strat to do?
It is,
Or is this depending on how...
It is a little bit depending because there are some grab jumps. Could I please start?
What about this?
I don't know. I guess Funky was he just had a different opinion than I had. Normally it's quite easy to learn the grab jump. You have to pay attention on some grab jumps because if you do a grab jump, you can kill your momentum after the grab. So you do the first jump, you do the grab, and if you don't jump fast enough again, you will kill your momentum, and so the second jump will be slower, which might result in you not making a gap that you wanted to make, because you can't reach far enough.
Okay.
Because you lose the momentum in the middle of the jump. So that's why we mainly use the grab jump for gaining height and not gaining extra
Speed.
Gaining extra width in the jump.
Hey, now it's time for monkeys.
Yeah,
Another monkeys.
another monkeys. So this boss, as I said, normally every boss has 3 lives per phase. This is a little bit different because each of the monkey has 3 lives. And the phase ends as soon as I kill one of the monkeys. Actually, I did quite poorly there. Yeah, I did. What?
I just remembered lately, after my 10th run or so, like 20 runs, that I just can roll to them and just killing them with a roll.
If they are not coming down with a hammer.
Yeah,
that is. So, you might have
I
noticed...
just mean when they are rolling to you, or
Oh,
just
yeah.
starting to roll.
So, you might have noticed that the color of their of the fur gets brighter as they take more hits. Oh, nice. And after each phase, the remaining monkeys, they will heal themselves. So, I will kill the right one now, and the left one has just normal... Wow. Yeah. Don't talk that much. Focus on the fight.
Would be better.
Yeah. So now the remaining monkey would heal. So if I did him some damage beforehand, that damage would not count anymore. So actually I can do more than 9 hits on the boss in total. That's a little specialty about this boss. By the way, sorry to the community, I won't do the meme here.
You don't do the meme?
No. Not this time. Okay, that's it. So...
Good thing that you have so many loading screens here.
Yeah, actually this one is a little bit longer. because the loading screens. Well, I have this little scenery where it switches to the next aisle,
Yeah.
and there are two types of assets in the game. The assets that are loaded for each world and the assets that are loaded per level.
Per level, yeah.
So when I switch to another world, it means that the game needs to load more assets.
Yeah.
So the first level in each world is a longer loading zone, which gives me more time
Yeah.
to drink a bit.
Another function of Funky Kong is that he just have a water bar here, like the other Kongs.
Yeah, they have a breath bar, so
Yes.
they can run out of air. Funky can't run out of air, which is quite neat. On the other hand, Funky is slower than Diddy Kong, so Diddy Kong would give an extra speed, a speed upgrade underwater.
Yeah.
And that's why in this water world, the whole fourth world is considered the water world. And in this whole world, normally in an all Kongs run, you would switch to
Diddy Kong.
Yeah, to the Kong family. So Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong underwater, because these currents can't be passed by Diddy Kong. So you need Dixie for these currents.
Yes.
And you need Cranky for the boss fight, because Cranky makes the boss fight far easier.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
But even with Funky Kong, the boss is really funny to do.
Yeah. If I don't mess it up.
Hopefully you don't mess it up.
in the last practice run before this marathon run, I failed horribly there. I lost about 5 minutes. 4 minutes actually.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
How did you do this?
Died 3 times.
Okay. Because of risky strats, I guess.
Not even.
Not even risky?
It just can happen if you don't pay
It
attention.
can happen, yeah.
What is no death abuse? If you die 10 times in a row, you get the option to skip to the next level. And sometimes in the death abuse run, we use this option to skip some of the longer levels by killing ourselves 10 times in a row. And in the no death abuse doesn't allow that.
By the way, that's the former reason why I just bought this game, because of this music.
It's good. But in my opinion, there's better music.
No. But it's your opinion.
Yeah. There's a ton of good music in this game. That's for sure. I guess we can agree on that.
Sure. Better than Donkey Kong Country Returns, sometimes.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yes.
There you got a good cycle.
Yeah.
It was a really good cycle, though.
Well, it's an individual cycle, so if I do the same thing as I come to that point, it's always the same.
Yeah, if you do it right. So
Yeah,
if you don't get it, then you just go back normally and just try it again. So
Yeah.
that's what I do when I failed it.
Yeah, that's what you can do there. So, next swimming part. Welcome to Tropical Keys.
Tropical Keys. Treasure Cruise.
Yeah. So, yeah, a very nice level of aquatic ambience. We talked about good music, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we need to mention aquatic ambience.
Sure, why not?
So there was a skip on the Wii U version, but in the Funky in the Funky mode, they increased the hitboxes of Funky and the other Kongs. So the clip that was required to do this skip in this level doesn't work anymore because now the hitboxes are too big.
Was that the skip that you were doing before you getting the first key? Is
Yeah.
it this where you're on the ground? So the
It was the long out of bounds with the freaked out camera glitch.
oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sad that you can't do this here on the with Funky Kong.
You need a second player for it, and well,
Yeah.
I don't have a sec. Well, you can have a second player with Funky.
But only in co-op.
Yeah, only in co-op. Well, we could switch to co-op there, technically. So we could do it, yes, but the hitbox is bigger, as I said.
Yeah.
The German version is preference. It's not faster. I normally run on German. And I was just too lazy to switch to English, to be honest.
He just remembered too late that he could switch in English.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that shark right there. He's really nice. He's biting us one time. He's following us. He wants to kill us. He wants to kill us. Not anymore.
Goodbye, shark. So that was the level.
Yeah, it's one of the longer levels. Yeah, it's a bit sad that we don't have the skip anymore, but actually for me it's quite good because I wasn't able to do the skip anyways. Yeah. Frames are dying. The curse is striking again. I kinda expected this, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, I expected something in the text to happen during the run. Fun fact, it's the... I guess it's the 5th run that I do on F-Ports Tech in a live marathon. And the 5th run where we have technical difficulties. I can't do a... I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Wait a second. So you just said we have 0 drop frames.
Nice. Then it's the CPU.
Hey, you did the skip here. But it's
Yeah.
a lot easier with Funky Kong.
Yeah, it is.
Of course it's easier with Funky Kong. Hovering.
Man, ist das nie... It might be the CPU then, by the way. I can't do a tropical freeze run or a Donkey Kong run on F-Pulse Take without technical difficulties. Nice. Five out of 5.
Is this run spliced with single frames?
Yes, it is. Oh, it should have said that. So, okay. Okay. Saved, frame saved. So, are we back again? I hope
we
so.
are back.
Nice.
Should be.
Nay. I see the rips again. Okay. So,
Do we have one more level, or is it now time for the boss?
it's time for the boss now.
Oh, it's time for the funny boss.
Yeah, it's time for the funny boss, and let's hope that I don't lose 4 minutes again. Well, the funny thing is, if I hadn't lost the 4 minutes, it would have been a PB.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
What's the current PB anyway?
It's a 128.50.
That's a pretty good time. So there we have the first hit.
Yeah. Come on. That's not good.
This strat is so dumb. To be honest, it is so dumb.
Yes.
But you need a little bit more parts.
It's okay. It's okay. As long as I don't mess it up right now. Alright. That might. Okay.
Close one, close one.
That was close. So I'm fine now. So if I only have one heart left, then I get 100% a heart per hit.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't matter. The only thing I have to be aware of that I need 2 hearts to get a damage boost first, and need the invincibility frames.
All right.
So I need to use the invincibility frames to recover the heart and be out of the spikes in the back fast enough to do the next hit.
So chat, you can praise him a little bit for this strat, because this strat is not really easy to handle. To be honest, it's one of the riskiest strats in this game, and for the run as well. So praise Tiger a little bit for it.
By the way, this is the longest loading zone in the game.
Oh, I remember this scene, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 5-1. Let's see how good I can handle World 5. Don't know why it didn't jump. So there are some skips in this level. Let's see how well I do. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Go for it.
Okay, so we've got $5 from Rekelt saying caps, rolling around at the speed of bananas. Good luck, Mr. Tiger. Show the tropical funk. Who's the real Pompeii? Also, don't forget to do the Inca Dinka. Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, thanks for the donation. And thanks, Reek. Unfortunately, I can't hear the hosting microphone on my ear, so I have to pick it up from the room, which makes it hard to understand it. So I guess I didn't get all of the donation. I'm sorry.
I can read it again afterwards. The recount was very nice.
Now I got a near uncovered, and we have an auto scroller, so I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you can do it, yeah.
Like that one, or a new one, because we got another one. I'm sure you want to hear the new donation, which is $5 from Punch Packet, saying, "First time donating during a speedrun event. Glad it's during a run of one of my most favorite runners." Thank you so much. It's really, really great to see fans
Yeah.
at
thanks.
our event. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, Rick's typing in the chat. Maybe it's good he didn't hear. So.
I just heard something with bananas. So in the middle part.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I might know where this comes.
The speed of bananas specifically. If that's
What?
You can't hear me, right?
Yeah, I have to pick it up from the room.
Okay,
so
sorry, sorry.
It's quite difficult. With the game on the ear, it's quite difficult to hear it from the room. Maybe the tech can fix that. I don't have the donation microphone on the earphones.
Yeah. I guess he fixed it.
Ah, nice. Oh yeah, I need to take a short break now. Just watch in the background. I have to show it.
You have to show it.
I have to show it. Rip.
Rip. Poor penguin.
Poor penguin, yeah. But that's what I like at the game, that the developers did such an amazing job with. Also the yeah.
With some
The
nice
detail,
Easter
the
eggs.
details, just the details.
But now we have a time rip. We lost time.
Yeah, but I'm happy to lose time if I can show how amazing the game is.
Sure enough.
So. Yeah. That
Rip.
was the second pit, not the first pit. I can jump over the first pit as I want, but that was actually... Yeah, that was the first pit and that's the second pit, so...
You just have to wait a little.
I have to wait for the first slice of fruit to come up. So also in this level, there are these yeah, transportation bands there, and if I roll on them, if I roll on the ones that are pointing to the right, it's better for my speed, of course. So I want to mainly focus on the ones that are increasing my speed. Yeah, the troll barrel. Everyone likes it. So, by the way, this whole world is quite awesome because I said there is very much detail in the levels. This world is actually connecting all the levels to a big factory.
Yeah.
They are producing something. So we have seen that the fruits are collected, that the fruits are
Getting
chopped.
shredded.
Yeah, they get shredded, they get chopped. Apparently, the juice of the fruits is used for something. So we have a lot of juice here.
So
let's see.
what could it be?
Yeah, let's see what they are producing. Nice.
I call world domination.
Yeah, of course.
It must be world domination.
Yeah. You're spoiling.
Do I?
Yeah.
Not really.
Ooh, that's actually the first time that I tried this, and
And it worked out.
it worked first time. Yeah. So another swing section, and we are gonna take another secret exit here.
I wanted to say, it is this level where we get the secret level as well.
Yes. I haven't mentioned it. There are some secret exits in the level. And by taking secret exits, we unlock different levels. And... well, okay. And the different levels that we are taking in the secret exits, they are... well, generally they are just shorter, and they open up shorter routes for us. So each time we take a secret exit, it is because we want to save time through it. During the next setup, I guess. Okay. This level is one of my favorite levels in terms of the speedrun. It's designed very well to go through the level, and it's also based on universal cycles. So the whole level is based on cycles of 4 seconds. So if I do something wrong, I can wait 4 seconds and try it again. But I lose 4 seconds if I'm not fast enough to catch a cycle.
Wait, you love this level?
Yeah, it's actually made very well.
It is made very well. But how? How do you like this one?
Taste is different, as you said.
As I said.
I might have been a little bit late on this one. Yeah, I am.
A little bit.
I took the hit there, which means I'm a little bit too late there. So I will take another hit here. Actually not, because I made the right decision. I didn't make the right decision there.
Alright.
Okay, let's try it again.
Do we need a death counter?
I don't know where we're at currently.
I guess it was 3.
Maybe 2 or 3 or...
No, 3.
I don't know.
It should be number 3 now. Nice jump.
Yep. You can barely make it without a grab jump, so I normally go for the non-grab jump there.
Yeah, it should be 3 now.
Yeah. It's definitely not 6.
Say too many.
Yeah, someone might say too many. So, let's get to ice physics. It's called Tropical Freeze, the game, and we haven't seen any ice yet. So, let's fix that. Actually, the ice physics are quite awesome, as you might see soon.
Because of the sliding.
Yep. You can do some pretty nice moves with ice physics. Actually, you need to be able to do them, so let's see. Just some ice speed.
Sliding boost.
Yeah, slide rolling is the best thing that can happen on ice.
Sure.
Do we have time for another donation?
Yes, and
Ooh,
I
nice.
totally hear you now. Nice.
Yay! That's cool. That's great. We've got $5 from Anonymous saying Stacy and Flora sit to the front. I can do that.
You can do that.
So who's reading the donations now?
I guess no one. You just killed the donation reading.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'll guess I take it over then.
Yeah.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Chad, what do you want? You want to see her in the front? You want that beautiful voice to be replaced by Matze? I guess that was a bit roasted.
I actually didn't understand what you said.
It's good. It's totally fine. So, yeah, welcome to Bashmaster, the actually longest boss fight in the game.
And it's the only boss where we have a change of music with the guitar.
Yeah, but that's a normal theme.
That's a good one.
Yep. Well, Pompey also has a guitar theme.
Yeah.
Also, we have some time, so if you watch the arena where I'm fighting Bashmaster is floating in a giant lake of juice, and it's turning around on itself. So you have more and more stuff in the background popping up, and there's some pretty nice detail in it. And we can try if we can go a bit surfing.
What are you doing there?
I just make Bashmaster look. Yeah, I'm just make him look really dumb.
I see.
That's all. I call it Surfing USA.
To be honest, he's really looking dumb now.
Yeah. Ah, damn it.
No! You ruined it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, by the way, one more detail that I didn't mention. You know, it's a polar bear,
Yeah, I know.
and he's constantly falling into the juice. So he gets more and more purple during the boss fight.
So is he going to be becoming a purple bear?
Yeah. And also the color which he currently has signals which phase he is in,
Yeah.
which is quite nice.
Should be the last phase now.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
It's the last hit actually.
Yeah.
Just one more hit left. And that's
Just
this
give
one.
it one more hit. Nice.
So, yeah, World 6. The last world in the game. What are you doing there?
Read the chat, then you see why.
Oh, damn it.
I guess I shouldn't show him.
Yeah. That was a little bit too late. So I have to do the... Yeah, I have to do it again. Oh, the first shot is, by the way, just for the swag. Yep. One more time and I will do it the normal way.
By the way, number 4 now.
It was actually number 5. I died quite 2 times.
Oh. Okay, number 5 then.
6. Okay.
Normal way?
Normal way.
Normal way.
I just can't do it right now. Okay.
This music is so awesome here.
Nice. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm constantly forgetting that normally you have the barrel cycles. So
You just have to wait a little bit.
yeah. No, normally it's a barrel works this way that it has a position. You can fire the barrel.
Yeah.
And then it switches the position, and while it is switching the position, oh,
That was too short.
yeah, that's really unfortunate there. Yeah, I'll explain it in a second.
Because normally you want to do this anyway, but a little bit later.
Yeah, so this barrel doesn't have any positions, so it is fireable always.
Do we have time for a few donations while you're replaying the level?
Yeah, I guess while I'm failing this level, we have time for donations.
Yeah, we have time,
That's
definitely.
perfect. So we have a donation from Anonymous saying, everyone say, Level geschafft while dabbing when Mr. Tiger successfully went through a level, please.
You can try it right now.
Tongue you out, smiley face. And then we have a $24 donation from Call Right saying, hello from the middle of America. I was looking for a marathon to watch this week and you provided so. Here's some money. Thank you a lot.
Thank you a lot.
Yeah, thanks. So, yeah. By the way, the level we just played is the shortest level in the whole run. I totally,
Normally.
yeah, I totally wrecked that. Nice. I didn't take any damage up to now.
That's quite good.
Yeah. I can take the damage boost here. And I should be able to... make it this way.
Oh, so you just take the damage boost of the ice water.
Yeah. If I fall into ice water, I get thrown to the nearest ledge.
Ah, okay, so in that case it was the nearest ledge on the right side,
Yeah.
so it didn't take you back to the point
Yeah.
forward.
Exactly.
Okay.
I jumped over 2 owls and did a double jump then.
Yeah.
And that brings me far enough to get thrown forward and not backward.
We don't want to continue this level again.
Someone actually asked in chat, what is the hardest level in Tropical Freeze?
That's a good question. I'd like to postpone the answer 2 more levels.
I guess I know which one you mean.
And I guess we got our answer already. We just gotta wait
I guess
some
it is
levels.
this one where you practiced.
Well, I didn't practice, it was just...
Just showing off.
I just rechecked it, if it works or not. So yeah, this level is quite interesting because it's not interesting. I always have the feeling that, yeah, this level is just there, but it's quite good for platforming, and it also doesn't feel like it's annoying or anything. It's just a quite nice level. Doesn't have any specialties in it.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're stretching. All right.
All right.
Warming up for the dabbing, I see.
So, I mentioned it earlier. I guess I have to go vanilla.
No.
I guess I have to. I said I. So, what does vanilla mean? And, well, it's a nice meme in the community. So, in this level, we don't get any hearts. And it was, I guess it was Michael Goldfish during, I guess, HDQ.
Could be.
Where he was asked by his couch commentary if he wants to go vanilla. Ooh. That didn't happen in quite a while. But I guess I have to go vanilla. So in Donkey Country Returns, the game where this is the sequel, more or less, you only had 1 heart on each auto-scroller. And now in Tropical Freeze you have 2 or even 3 in Funky mode. So you can get hit quite a few times. And going vanilla just means doing the level as it would have been done in Donkey Country Returns, which means on only
Risky
1 heart.
strats.
Yeah, risky strats on only 1 heart. Just because we can.
Just because you asked it earlier.
Yeah, normally it also works. I didn't die in this level quite in a while, and I almost always do... Wow. Okay. I guess I...
You don't want to do it again?
Well, it's... I reached a checkpoint, so it might be cheating. To go vanilla again.
It is going to be cheating, I guess.
If you say so.
Just restart the level.
Nah. Nah. What is wrong with me? Okay. That makes me look quite bad. Okay.
I think it would be easier if you wouldn't get hit.
Thanks for the hint.
No problem.
Quite sad that it didn't work. Normally it does work. So, the question was, what's the hardest level in the game? Well, I guess we have the answer now. Going vanilla in 6-4, of course.
Hey, you did it!
Yeah. And now we're in the snowball, which apparently, if you look at the top left corner, the snowball is actually a minecart.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to remind you of it, but I don't want to do. Let me guess. You didn't get your A press.
I didn't press A. Well, I did press A. I'm quite sure about it. Maybe.
You're sure about it that you pressed it?
Quite sure. I could be wrong.
You could be wrong.
Wow.
This never happened before.
Controller broken. No, it's fine, I guess. I knew I played too much Smash beforehand.
Yeah.
Tiger, when we said you have to delay the schedule a little bit, we didn't mean it that way.
You could have told me. So yeah, 6-5. You might have guessed it by now. This is the hardest level in the game. It can be a very fast level if you know what you're doing and if you're able to do it.
It can be.
So, yeah, actually I messed it a bit up. So let's do it that way, let's do it that way, and I guess it's better to do it like this. So that was the second boost. And let's see if I don't mess it up and get the third boost. No, I don't get it.
You don't get it.
So I have to.
Just have to delay it.
Yeah. I guess I have to do that.
Which is good with hovering.
Yeah. Normally I wanted to go at the springboard that was there at the top and do a boost from that springboard, and you can fly through the whole level into the barrel from the boost alone.
Yeah.
Which is a trick that we call the Inka Dinka. Funky mode too easy? Yeah, Funky is quite easy. And it is Funky is a quite safe character, so that's what made it easy for me there. Very disappointing death with 6-5. Yeah, normally it's quite common to go for the risky strats and just
die.
Just die, yeah. But I guess I have died quite some times, and I guess at some point it is enough. By the way, hi Enke, another runner of the community.
Is there any downside of losing like 2 HP? Because you have a total of 5? Or is it just basically easy modo and you have 5 HP?
There is actually no downside. Yeah, that's also the thing that makes the Funky mode even easier than the normal mode. Because in normal mode, if you lose your Buddy Kong with Donkey Kong, then you can't do infinite roads anymore, and Funky Kong can always do infinite roads, even with only one heart left. So there's actually no downside in losing 2 hearts. I almost went for the owl there.
You almost did it, yeah.
So, you saw that giant wheel there, and there's a barrel at the end of the wheel. Normally you're supposed to climb inside of the wheel.
Yeah.
And there's a barrel at the end of the wheel, and the barrel is always there. So, if I just walk off the ledge there, I can fall into the barrel, and then I just have to wait until the wheel is out of the way.
All right. I never saw this, to be honest.
Yeah. So, the cooling chamber. Also a level where it's rather important how I manage my damage boosts. I will end the level with 1 heart, I guess. So, also always take the puzzle piece here, just for the swag.
We definitely need more puzzle pieces.
Yep. That was not good. Okay, let's try it. No! I always forget to jump from the owl. Nice meme, Tiger. As I said, I ended with 1 heart.
That looked really, really sketchy.
So...
So, last level before boss?
Last level before the boss, yeah. 6-8. Another Rambi level. Let's get Rambi out.
We definitely need Rambi here.
Yeah, we need him because we can't make this level without Rambi.
Yeah, sadly. Would be interesting.
I've tried it multiple times, but it didn't work somehow. Well, actually, I know why it's not working, but you'll see.
I see why.
So yeah, and it has something to do with these ice pillows that have a target sign on them.
Yeah.
Because I have to hit the target sign in order to break them.
And Funky Kong is too...
Yeah, Funky alone is too weak.
Yeah.
So we have to use Rambi for it. Also shoutouts to Funky being able not making a double jump for himself in the air, but also for Rambi.
Oh right, he's doing double jumps for Remy as well.
Yeah. Which makes this level a lot easier. And normally the Buddy Kongs have a bit trouble in dealing with Ramby's weight. So Dixie's hover, by the way, is not as high as it gets without Ramby.
Yeah.
But Funky has no problem with it. I don't want to know what you're doing.
You don't want to know.
Nah, I'd rather kill Ramby.
No!
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
You're not. You're not sorry for this. Yeah, he did. Drop him out into lava.
Yeah.
So,
course.
now we have our final boss.
As Rico says, Ramby is love, Ramby is death.
Yeah. So, final boss here.
Final boss, Lord Frederick. 3 faces, 3 hits per face. And let's hope that he doesn't start dancing. He might.
He might be dancing.
I'll try to get some early hits on him.
And he's starting to dance.
No. Ah, damn it. Yes.
How did you hit him?
I hit
How?
the foot. The big toe.
I didn't know that you can hit him on the foot.
You can. Ooh. Yeah, that's bad. I have to redo the first phase.
Oh, you just hit it in once, right? After he came to you.
Yeah. He's coming 3 times. Yeah, now we're talking about it.
Dancing!
So he's passing by 3 times, and I have to hit him 3 times in order to get to the next phase. So I can do it in a quick cycle. I can do it in 1 cycle, but if I don't do it in 1 cycle, I have to repeat it. The good thing is that the first cycle is one of the faster ones. The bad thing is that I might not hit him again. And if that happens in the second phase, it will eat some more time. Yeah, of course! Normally you can also just wait until he's standing still.
It is not your boss today.
Yeah. One.
2.
And
And number 3.
yeah. The third is rather easy. It looks more difficult because he's faster.
So that's one, yeah.
But actually, there is a setup for the boss if he's on the fastest movement speed.
Okay.
So 3 more hits, then it's time. And time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, that was Donkey Kong, or better say Funky Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, that was Funky Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the run, everyone.
I enjoyed it. Thanks.
I had a lot of fun too. The run wasn't the best in the end, but yeah.
Still underestimate.
It's still underestimate, but
And that's all that matters.
you told me to delay the schedule. I'm sorry I didn't achieve it.
Thank you a lot for the run. That was a really great run to watch.
Yeah, thanks. So
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So yeah, up next is the Octopath Traveler race, I guess, and yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you're
there's-
completely right. Up next is the Octopath Traveler race. However, we just gonna go offline for a small amount of time, so don't worry if the stream is offline. We will be back in
All right.
any minute.
Yeah.
Will be
So
short
see you
downtime.
soon, and yeah, have a fun rest of the event.